I've been running my miner from my home for 6 months now, so I want to give you a quick update on this project. Earnings so far have been, well, lackluster would be a good way to put it, but the most recent performance has been promising, so that's why I'm still very excited about this project.
I'm very excited.
In this video, I'll give you a brief overview of the miner and the ScPrime cryptocurrency project. We'll look at the ScPrime cryptocurrency token and its most recent performance. We'll look at my first 6 months mining results for my miner. And then finally, I'll give you my thoughts on this project overall. And as always, as a reminder, this video is not financial advice. Let's get started. One of my first videos on this channel was my initial review of my miner. I'll link that video up here in the corner and in the description down below if you're interested in learning more. To start off, what is ScPrime? ScPrime is a cryptocurrency project targeting public cloud services with a blockchain-based ecosystem to pay individuals to store data around the globe using smart contracts and cryptographic proofs to ensure accuracy, security, and redundancy. So you can really think of ScPrime as trying to take a slice out of the centralized data storage market from the Amazon Web Services and the Microsoft Azures of the world. If you're tech savvy, you can actually build your own storage device, but you'll need a license to do so. You can purchase those licenses directly from miner. But for the less tech savvy of us out there, the miner is a great plug-and-play solution to get involved in this project. I personally have this 64 terabyte miner. It's priced at $3,495. One thing to note is it does also include a 42.5% rebate, and that's to really incentivize people to keep their miners on, and as well as to try to promote the project and to reward early adopters. One thing to note is there is a fraudulent website out there currently. I'm not going to go to that website, but it's a website posing as miner, and it's not a legit website, and they're trying to steal people's money. So if you're interested in purchasing the miner, I'll link their website in the description down below. I'm not affiliated with miner or ScPrime in any way, and it's not an affiliate link, so I'm not getting rewarded if you purchase this miner or don't. But really, I just want to make sure people don't get scammed. At a price point of $3,495, that does make the miner quite expensive, so I can understand why it may not be in everyone's price range looking for exposure to this project. But one thing to note, if you were trying to purchase a 64 terabyte hard drive online right now, you'd still be looking at paying anywhere between $2,000 and $4,000 for that hard drive. So it's not like the ScPrime team is trying to rip everyone off by price gouging their devices. I really can't say the same for a lot of other cryptocurrency miner manufacturers out there right now. Next, let's look at the ScPrime cryptocurrency token. It's currently priced at just under 20 cents per coin. It's ranked number 779 in terms of cryptocurrency coin market cap, and it does have a very small market cap of just over 8.8 million at this point. If we look at the long-term chart, you can see at the end of 2021, we saw a huge spike in this token where it got briefly above $3, and then it's been on a significant downtrend throughout the rest of 2021, consistent with a lot of the other cryptocurrencies we're seeing out there today. All right, one concern I do have with the ScPrime token currently is the lack of liquidity for this token. You can see here it's only currently traded on 3 different exchanges, Probit Global, South Exchange, and TradeOgre. I personally only use TradeOgre, and that was to create a tutorial on selling my GRIN tokens. So the lack of liquidity is somewhat of a concern of mine, but I'm personally not looking to sell any of my ScPrime tokens at this point, so it's not a big concern for me right now, but it is something you need to keep in mind if you're looking to trade your ScPrime tokens. All right, next, let's quickly look at the ScPrime network. Currently, there are 3,602 active storage devices on the network, and we have 100 as passive and 254 as offline. We are seeing a decrease in the number of devices over the past 30 days, and I believe that's due to the team kicking off devices that do not have an appropriate license. The total capacity on the network is 72.5 petabytes, and we have total data stored today of 1,596 terabytes. So if we look at the utilization, we can take 1.596 divided by 72.5 times 100. So right now we're only utilizing 2.2% of the total storage capacity on this network. Now, the one promising thing I see in here is the network usage over the past several months. You can see here from July, August, and September, we are seeing a strong uptrend in the network usage over those 3 months. We did see this dip from June to July, and my understanding, reading through the ScPrime Discord, is the team was removing a lot of bad data that was on the network. So really trying to clean up the storage data that was out on the network. So it is promising that we are seeing a strong uptrend in the network usage, especially over the last 2 to 3 months. And then down here, you can see almost all the devices on the network are currently using the latest version of the ScPrime XMiner software. And next, if we look at the total existing ScPrime tokens over time, you can see it was quite inflationary over the first several years, but it is really leveling out over time. So the inflationary impact of this token should be somewhat minimal over the next couple of years, which could help to drive the price up here in the future. All right, next, let's quickly look at my XMiner storage device. My device is currently online. I have had 100% uptime over the past month, so I'm receiving full incentives. My capacity is showing as 78.8 terabytes, which I'm kind of confused by. I thought my capacity should be 64 terabytes, which is the addition I purchased for my XMiner, but I'll take the extra storage if it's actually legit. We're currently using 583 gigabytes of that total 78.8 terabytes. So we're really using a pretty small fraction of our total storage capacity. 0.583 divided by 78.8. So we're using less than 1% of our total storage capacity. We're using 0.73%. One thing to note is we are seeing a strong uptrend in the amount of data storage usage over the past 3 to 4 weeks here. You can see on August 26th, we really started to see a jump in the storage usage, where we're going from 35 gigabytes, and now we're leveling off here at 583 gigabytes. So that is really promising for the future here, that we're actually starting to utilize some of the storage on our devices. And really, once the ScPrime team starts selling the capability of these devices to the market in the future, we should see an increase in utilization over time. All right, next, let's look at my earnings analysis so far for my XMiner. So I have the 64 terabyte XMiner. I purchased it for $3,495, which is the same as the current sales price for this miner. I've actually received 3 rebates so far. I received the initial 2 rebates that I received when the miner got up online. But I also received a bonus rebate. That's because I originally got this miner online in January of 2022, but I received a defective miner, and I had to get in touch with the ScPrime team and return it, and they sent me a brand new one. So as a bonus for my troubles, they sent me an additional rebate for my miner. So I've actually received 3 different rebates so far, and then I have 2 pending rebates, one at the 9-month mark and then another at the 12-month mark. Here you can see my earnings so far with my miner. You can see they are quite lackluster over the past several months because we've had very low utilization of the storage on the device. So we've been earning anywhere between 49 cents and $1.76 over the past several months. But what I'm excited about here is the recent higher utilization should increase our earnings on the device. So currently utilizing 583 gigabytes of storage on my device at a 75 SEP per terabyte storage rate. We're looking at rewards in September of approximately 43.7 ScPrime, so a earnings of $8.68. So based on that, at current values, the total value of our earnings so far, our rebates are earned, and our pending rebates, we're looking at a value of $1,267. So quite a ways away from breaking even on our XMiner at this point. One thing I do want to bring up is the XMiner is never going to consistently bring in thousands of dollars every month. It would just not be economical or feasible for the ScPrime team to go out and try to sell extremely expensive storage space to the open market. My understanding is the ScPrime team is trying to sell storage space at right around the $4 per terabyte per month price range. So in the long run, you should expect your earnings to come in right under that $4 per terabyte per month price point. But that's not to say this can't be super lucrative still. We could accumulate a large amount of ScPrime tokens as the price of ScPrime is at a very depressed level. And then someday, maybe in the long distant future, the ScPrime token regains its all-time highs again, and then we could potentially sell all those tokens at a much higher price than we're currently seeing today. So that's really my long-term strategy for this project, is to continue to accumulate coins here throughout the bear market, and then with the anticipation that someday we're going to see much higher prices and I'll be able to sell a lot of those coins at that point. So let's go through a scenario where we saw all-time high prices in the ScPrime token, let's say at the end of 2023. So about 15 to 16 months from now. So the all-time high price that we've seen for the token is $3.60. That was on January 8th of 2022. If we were to apply that price to our rebates earned and our storage earnings in ScPrime so far, as well as our future rebates, we would see almost $23,000 in value in ScPrime tokens that we've accumulated so far, and that will accumulate through pending rebates. And that's just with this small utilization on the network so far. Now, one thing to note with this all-time high scenario, if we were to see the ScPrime token rise to $3.60, you can bet we would not be earning 75 ScPrime per terabyte of data usage on the network. So they'd really have to lower the ScPrime rewards closer to that $4 per terabyte per month storage rate. So you may only earn 1 ScPrime per month per terabyte if we were to see that $3.60 ScPrime price. But what you'd have to think about here is all this ScPrime that we've accumulated when the coin is depressed in value, that would appreciate substantially when we saw the price of ScPrime increase. So that's really the long-term strategy I have for this project, is to continue to accumulate ScPrime tokens with anticipation that someday we're going to see much higher prices. So one thing that makes this really easy to do, especially compared to other cryptocurrency miners that use a lot of power, is the power usage on this device is extremely minimal. We're looking at about 40 watts for the power consumption for the 64 terabyte Exa miner. So using my 12 cent per kilowatt hour rate, we're estimating electric expense of just under 12 cents per day, or $3.54 per month. So technically, these prior months we're actually losing based on electricity rates for running this device. But really 40 watts is very minimal, especially when you compare to some other cryptocurrency miners out there that generate a whole bunch of electricity and are very expensive to run. This is extremely minimal in terms of power usage, which makes it much easier to keep on for the long run. Through my research, I found out you can actually mine the ScPrime token with the Gold Shell SC and HS mini box miners. ScPrime was actually a fork of Siacoin, which you mine with the Gold Shell SC box, and they use the same algorithm to mine, the Blake 2B algorithm. So if you're really bullish on ScPrime in the long term, it may make sense to switch your Gold Shell SC and HS box over to ScPrime. If you're interested in a video of me testing out mining the ScPrime token on these boxes and maybe doing a profitability comparison between mining the different coins, let me know. If there's enough interest, I can put that video together for you guys. So I know this project is not super lucrative at this point from an earnings standpoint.
Duh.
But you have to remember, this project is still very much in its infancy.
I'm just a baby!
It's probably going to be another year or two at least before we see a large amount of storage utilization on our devices.
This is going to take forever.
The team is doing its best to reward people who are early supporters of the project by offering these rebate programs and freezing the incentive reward schedules. I'm personally a member of the ScPrime Discord server, and I've been very much impressed by the team's frankness and the constant updates that they're providing on the project. I'll link their Discord server in the description below if you're interested in joining. It is free to join. The growth of the network storage usage over the past month has me really excited for the future prospects of this project. One of my subscribers, Scott, hi Scott.
Hi.
Has also seen a large increase in storage utilization on his device, similar to what I've seen. If you also have an XA miner, let me know if you're also seeing an increase in utilization. I'm interested to see if this increases across the board. If you enjoyed this video, remember to hit that like button. Thanks for watching, and goodbye.